Good morning. Good, mo- Good morning, everyone. We are from Team 3. Today, we would like to present a topic on rural areas. I strongly believe that the rural areas are the backbones of our country. Not only our country, it also all our world.
Good morning, everyone. My name is K. Kavya. Now I am going to discuss the topic of urban areas. We are the teammates of Team
Sorry,
1.
sorry for the interruption. You're not going to discuss.
Did
You are standing for. Okay? So we stand for urban area.
urban areas.
Come on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We stand for urban areas. I strongly believe that urban areas are the developed countries uh, who we, which are the basements of every development. I strongly believe that it is a great developed country. Urban area people are mainly focusing on the development of the skills and the education skills, whereas uh, like for example, we can give the not only the education skills but all the healthier.
I feel that in rural areas, the persons are not in cooperative. Suppose, for example, we have to go to some villages. They are looking their relationships, and also they are very in peaceful minds. And also,
In villages, it has the fresh air and water, and also trees, fields, and the relationships are also more healthier than the urban areas.
In urban areas, there are more people who focuses on their personal growth and job opportunities and many cultural activities, etc.
In rural areas also, they want to grow in their personal and also for agriculture and um, everything comes from the village.
But the missionary comes from the urban areas.
If it is missionary, but the main good is from villages.
But we the people who developed everything and we gave everything. So I can discuss the topic of healthier development. Not only the hospitals, railways, like roadways, we are developing everything. So you are enjoying our development, right?
But the pollution is also very high
Not
and the people are hospitalized.
not the pollution, but e- in the villages there are no roads, uneven roads are developed, so we developed everything and we maintained everything.
The roads are developed, but the traffic is very high and the works are delayed on
Yeah,
time.
of course the traffic is heavy, but we implemented many ways like industries and some other ways we have taken.
But the technology is very high, but everyone always in a rat race. Like a rat race, they were in a like a rat race.
Yeah, it is, of course, but we the people who gave the educational qualities.
Staying in rat race is better than staying in rural
One second.
areas. Staying in rat race is better than staying in rural areas.
No, not at all right. It is, we can strongly say that urban areas are the well developed countries, right?
I don't believe that because I don't believe anything because urban areas are still developed, but in rural areas we can find anything, and it contains most of human values and
In urban areas, cities have better roads, transport facilities, and transportation systems, drainage, water supply, internet connectivity. These are facilities are available in cities, and these are not available in rural areas. And these facilities make life more efficient and convenient when it compares to the rural
The
areas.
urban areas and villages are still developed in our countries, and not only, and what about the pollution and noise? What about the smoke pollution and noise pollution? They are very difficult to survive in urban areas. Compared to rural areas, we can easily survive, and we can easily survive in rural areas. We have cost of living is so less, and it is much better than staying in urban areas than rural areas actually.
You can also add real life examples to your site.
And I believe that because there are many examples from many villages developed than urban areas. A man who developed his village better than urban areas by using his technology and his, lo- his knowledge. So I believe that urban areas are not are better than rural areas in development. There are many ways and examples also.
But we are the developers. We, we develop the anything.
There's no spirit of debate in you. Yeah, like discussion. You're not strong enough with your points. You're doubtful. There should be no doubt in your points.
Okay, ma'am. How can you say that you are developing the whole things of manufacturing something or that? All the goods are coming from the villages, like crop. We are cultivating the crop and giving to you. So just you are just packing it and giving through it. But we are the one who farming and who are packing these things, and who are we? We are the cultivators, right? How can you say that you are the manufacturers of this?
Sorry for the interruption. It is not for the urban people and urban rural people. It is for the place which is better to live. Yeah, you should have emphasized on it. Okay, you should have emphasized on the place rather than the people. Clear? Okay, people you can include.
So, I strongly believe that rulers are the best place. It's like in heaven old villages. Maybe we do not have a roads right properly, but we have the human values connections. Human connections are the most important things which the world lies on, and it also major points that it also gives helps to the others who are in need. I think in urbans maybe most of them do not have any human affections, right? So I think that it is the only village which is rulers are the best things to be, or the left to live the freely.
But we develop your products, no?
What did you develop? I may think I could ask you a question for this.
I suppose to your, I am not supposed to your points. Could you tell the whenever any person is in your rural areas is hospitalized, what your conditions in the rural areas? In an urban areas we have maintained many hospitals, hospital facilities and medicines. In an emergency case, we are the in an urban areas, the doctors are immediately response to the case and solve it. In an rural areas, it is not necessary.
Most of the cases in urban areas are mostly affected by the pollutions. And if you build an building of 5 stairs or 6 stairs, but is an illegal to the constructions, right? Then how can you say that these people are belongs to that?
But it is not the point. Whenever any
The affected people in the villages are also having the hospitals but not that much
but not
technomented.
have enough facilities
We
in the
do
rural
have a
areas.
facilities.
But in the traffic, we are delayed, and in villages there is no traffic, and came fastly to the hospitals and take care of them.
You have discussed that there are some human values in the rural areas, right? We have implemented the hospitals. In the past 2 years, we have faced a pandemic situation, right? Corona situation. We have implemented the vaccine to it. Now, the rural area people, everyone went to the hospital. We have developed the hospitals, right? So, everyone depended on
Again,
our
I'm telling, sorry for the interruption. Instead, telling we are developed and we are doing this. Instead, you should say the place where it is available. So instead, you can say, let me tell you. So instead, staying in rural areas, suffering with lack of hospital and the facilities, if we live in urban area, everything is in handy. Like that, you should have emphasized. Instead, we developed, we did. Okay, good.
But in rural areas, the air is fresh and the water is good and clean. But urban areas have the main pollution caused COVID. So in villages, most of the people are less affected by the COVID. In urban areas, most of the people, in rural areas, less of the people are affected. In urban areas, most of the people are affected.
Yeah, of course, I will believe that point. But you can say that in rural areas, some of the members are affected, but they did not find the vaccine like Ayurveda. That does not implemented at all. Okay, we have implemented the vaccine. We have implemented the vaccine, and we have provided every requirements.
But most of the medicines are developed from the roots of the plants. Like Ayurveda, you say that Ayurveda are the best. And also the most less people and less affected by the COVID in rural areas.
You have said that human values are not there in the, some of the members are not having the human values in the urban areas. But some people, every people have. In the past situation, every hospitalized people went to the hospitals in the pandemic situation.
In also,
Everyone worked in there.
but in hospitals are also full. Some of the stayed in home and take care of them.
But in even though urban area people also helped very well, right? Raise the point. I can say that education qualities are more better than rural areas.
But also the competition is also high.
But superstitious minds stopped the people to read.
Superstitions minds have stopped the people, but never take a back step from relations, the people in the rural.
Many forts were also
That's why you should listen to others.
But we can solution for urban areas, you know.
If your teammate is struggling, no other member
Urban
in a team
areas
is
career
joining.
growth offers can seminars.
In, in urban areas, there are so many education facilities.
In urban areas, there is so many facilities like education and health, hospitals and ma- Switch on.
Economic growth in rural areas takes place through agriculture and allied activities and development schemes and increased infrastructure and etc. which together increases the which to which together increases the education, skill development, etc.
The economic growth of the cities and the economic engineering and the countries. To the urban developments increase GDP and road trade and support to national progress in develop the economic growth.
Actually, I believe that the knowledge is
What about education in your rural areas?
nowadays in rural areas also developing their education. Most of the big minds come from the rural areas only nowadays. You can not only nowadays actually from the past or past anything we can say most of the education is still development in rural areas.
But
But
in
the big
urban
minds are
areas,
come from rural areas only. I believe that. We can example have Vishwesvaraya.
but there are no facilities like libraries, skilled teachers, professionals. In rural areas, we have more libraries,
Though there
job
is no,
opportunities,
though there is
companies.
no facilities, the rural areas are still in development and getting success in many opportunities. Because,
But rural areas are still developing, but urban areas are developed.
but the, but the developed countries also.
In rural areas, product-based industrials are established. All products are come from in rural areas.
But we are the manufacturers.
But product is coming from rural areas.
Okay, so sorry for the interruption. You are repeatedly coming up with same points. So there's no justification for the point, and there are no real life examples. Strong evidence is not there, both the sides. Is it clear? You are struggling, same points. I don't know why you fail to come up with at least 3 points individually with clarity. When I have seen most of you are unclear with your statements. Same points you're repeatedly telling. You could not strongly give an example. For example, if you wanted to say urban area, lot of the development is there. You should give an example. For example, in the year 2021, when a pandemic happened, these many people were affected, but immediately they were cured with the help of hospitals. But the people who lived in rural area struggled a lot and they lost their lives. That is clarity, right? That is very clear. And you, when you are telling, you are very quiet, like innocent, you're talking. Sashikant, you're not clear. There's no emotion. There's no strong confidence in you. Understood? So, it is not like debate then. Clear? So, should be more careful in your preparation and coming here and speaking. Clear? So here the war with words should happen. There's no war, there's no argument. You're simply giving your points. Okay. So practice. This is a practice for next week. You please get ready well. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.